Setting up and connecting 400 and 900 MHz Rover units. First, make sure your base is turned on and set up. Then, connect to your Rover. To do this, navigate to the Settings page from the bottom navigation bar and tap the Connections icon. Wait for your Rover to show up under the Bluetooth Devices section. Select it and hit the Connect button at the bottom. When you have successfully connected to the Rover, you will be directed back to the previous page. On this page, tap the Rover icon to be taken to the Rover Settings page. Here, tap the New button at the bottom and select Internal Radio. On the next page, change the name for this Rover setting. A good practice here is to include the last 3 or 5 digits of the base serial number in the name. Example, Home Base 00315. For the 900 MHz units, you will need to add a correlation code to the Rover setting. The correlation code is always BSA00 plus the last 3 digits of the serial number of the base. Example, BSA00315. Correlation codes are used only for 900 MHz units. For the 400 MHz units, instead of a correlation code, frequency channels are used instead. For the channel section, make sure to select the same channel as your base setting. Example, if your base channel is 20, make sure you select 20 in the Rover settings as well. Frequency channels are only used for 400 MHz units. After you have entered all the required information for your Rover settings, tap the Save button. You will be directed back to the Rover Settings selection page. Tap the Rover settings you just created, and tap the blue eye button to be taken into that Settings Details page. Here, tap the Apply button to push the settings you just created. When the Rover settings have successfully been pushed to the Rover, tap the OK button on the Progress pop-up. Now navigate back to the main page. Observe there is now a green check mark on the Rover icon. If the Rover settings was correctly set up, you will see the Rover status on the black bar above the icon change to a green fixed 1 status. You have now successfully set up and connected your Rover to your base.